Hi, my name is Paulette Penn, and this is my video about pet therapy dogs. I believe every dog has a potential to be a pet therapy dog. I believe that dogs can win friends and influence people without even reading a book. This quote that's posed here on the video, not verbatim, but the what I just said, that the dogs have the ability to win friends and influence people without even reading a book. Of course, dogs can't read. It's very humorous, but I do believe this relates to a past experience of mine in which I was a volunteer at a hospital in Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. I moved to Wisconsin and became a social work student at the University of Wisconsin. I moved there because my husband got a job there doing computer security, and I was at Georgia State and transferred to the University of Wisconsin Whitewater and became a social work student there. I chose social work because I love people and I just really wanted to make a difference. At the time, it was 2006, and I chose to work with elderly patients at the hospital as part of my volunteer hours. I worked at a long-term facility as a volunteer in which I helped patients by visiting them. I would read to them, just visit them, record my visits, see what made them happy, what didn't. Just got to know them about their lives and just help them open up and just help them not to be so lonely, in my opinion. I would work with the social workers and nurses on the floor by visiting people and recording my interactions with them. What made them happy, what didn't, just getting to know them, period, and letting them have visitors. Not everybody had visitors, and they were lonely, so it's nice to have extra visitors to spend time with them. Even though I look forward to my visits with these patients, I feel that no matter how forward I look to my visits with these patients, what I believe meant the most to the patients was not my visits, but the visits from the pet therapy dogs. They loved to visit with the dogs so much. A few dog owners who had their dogs certified for pet therapy visits were allowed to come weekly to the hospital to share time with the patients. According to the owners, their dogs seemed to look forward to the weekly visits as much as the patients. The smiles recorded on these patients' faces was priceless. To see a patient holding a dog in their arms or just petting the dogs was just magical to me. The same quiet patients for me who were just difficult to open up with and share any conversation with whatsoever would be influenced by these warm, furry, four-legged creatures and open up. The connections that I not only witnessed but learned about made my heart pitter-patter. So whether the patients were outgoing or friendly or quiet, what I noticed is that the ones that had the most hard time voicing their experiences at the hospital, these patients would open up because of the dogs. So I do believe wholeheartedly that the patients would be healed by the dogs. So my experience with working with pet therapy dogs is no matter what types of therapy dogs are out there, they have the ability to heal. And it's this experience that makes me believe that pets make all the difference. I believe in pet therapy.